Hi, this is me, Alexander Meas. I'm an Asian American teenage boy that lives in a town called White Center. I attend Evergreen High School as a junior, then senior after the next semester. I do a lot of sports because I wanted to get into college without having to worry about money and all that. I have good friends. I love them to death, even though they can annoy me sometimes. One of my favorite hobbies are writing poems. I write as much as I can. I love spilling my heart out in the form of ink and lead. There is also something about me that you should know. I have a heart condition that doctors haven't been able to diagnose. When the doctors first found out about my heart, I went in for a routine sports physical for my school's wrestling team. Wrestling is my life. And when the doctors told me I couldn't wrestle, it was hard not to cry. It was even harder to tell my coach and captain. It's been 2 years since I found out about my heart, and I still don't know what's going on with it. I'll be going back to the hospital, and I'll be doing the same test I did about 2 years ago. And hopefully, they'll figure something out, because it's killing my family, my friends, and me. Okay, so right now I'm pretty much just getting comfortable because the nurse and the doctors know that I'm going to be here for a while, so that's good to have. And what you see is just some weird stick that they use to look at my heart. And what you see right now is my heart, and they're monitoring my heartbeats and just tracking everything. Right now she found a trouble spot, so she's just pinpointing that so the doctors can look at it and see where it is exactly. And that would be my valve. And they're using some special scanner, and those red and blue markers, I don't really know what they are. I'm just guessing they're blood. Right here is an interesting spot because I was watching this as it was happening, and I really asked the doctor what was going on. But as I watched the video, I noticed a weird circle, and so that's what she's marking. Might be a weak spot. And here she's marking another spot, which is my outer valve. And this is my favorite because it's showing my whole heart. It's where I keep all my love for you guys, and you know it. Now that I'm all done, it was a shame because I was watching Land Before Time and it got interesting. But at the same time, I'm glad it was over because I got a little tired just laying there. It's not that easy, not as you think it is. And the nurse was just telling me, good job and whatnot. And I was just listening to her, and I was kind of out of it. I didn't really know what was going on. Oh man, look at my six-pack, you guys. That's amazing. So it's now 1 o'clock, and I am really tired. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna go to bed, I guess. And the doctor said that I'll be taking more tests because they found something wrong. Finally, I guess. I don't know. It's been 2 years. So, I'll be going to the University of Washington to do an endurance test on my heart. And from there, we'll see what happens. But no sports until then, so sucks. So it's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I don't know, ever since my doctor's appointment, I couldn't be able to sleep because I've been thinking about my heart, like what was on that monitor, And yesterday I read about, tumors being on a heart. That kind of freaked me out. And so, yeah. I just spoke to my friend Carrie Shampoo, and, she kind of eased it a little bit, so I'm going to try going back to sleep, but it's still going to be on my mind. And I got a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, August 15th. Even though it's been about 2 years since all of this has happened, I am not going to let this get me down. I was able to exercise about a year later. Then I joined a soccer team called the Cyclones that won championships and took third in state with an unbeaten record. Until we lost in state, that is. I also wrestled freestyle. I took first at the 152-pound weight class and second in the 145-pound weight class. That was the greatest feeling in my life, being able to wrestle. It was like the feeling you get when you're a kid and your parents take you to the park to go play on the big toys. That overwhelming feeling you get that you don't know what to do with, so you just scream. That is how I felt. But I couldn't have done all of this without the support of my friends. They were with me every step of the way, and they were the shoulders that I cried on. As the saying goes, everything happens for a reason. Mine happened so I can tell you my story. Because if you have the same story as me, you'll know that you're not the only one.
If I was a simple man, would we still walk hand in hand? And if I suddenly